What if I told you that our entire universe, everything you see, everything you are might just exist inside a black hole? Now, I know what you're thinking. That sounds like something straight out of science fiction. But this is a real, serious scientific hypothesis that could potentially answer some of the biggest questions in cosmology. Why did the universe begin? Why is it expanding? And what, if anything, lies beyond the edge of space itself? Today, we're diving deep into one of the strangest, most mind-bending possibilities ever. Propose the idea that our universe is the interior of a cosmic black hole. For decades, we've been told that the universe began with a single, explosive moment, the Big Bang, about 13.8 billion years ago. But that explanation leaves a giant question mark. What actually caused the Big Bang? Where did all that unimaginable matter and energy come from in the first place? Einstein's theory of general relativity tells us that mass and energy warps and that extreme densities can create singularity points where unknown laws of physics simply break down. And here's the crazy part. The very same equations that describe the birth of our universe also perfectly describe the formation of a black hole. So, what if our universe wasn't born from an explosion outward from nothing, but rather from an implosion inward, inside the event horizon of a star that died in another, older universe? Let's quickly recap what a black hole is. It forms when a truly massive star runs out of fuel and collapses under its own immense gravity. Its core gets squeezed so intensely that nothing, not even light, can escape its pull. This creates a region of what we call infinite density, the singularity which is wrapped in the event horizon, the point of no return where space and time literally switch roles. Now, according to general relativity, the collapse doesn't just stop at the singularity, at least not mathematically. The equations suggest it could continue, forming a brand new region of spacetime that essentially buds off from our own. In other words, every single black hole could be the seed of a new universe or baby universe, connected to its parent by a wormhole that pinches off almost instantly. This isn't just poetic speculation. It's a possibility supported by Einstein's field equations. Physicists like Smolin, Nikodem Poplawski, and Penrose have all explored this idea, each proposing that black holes could be cosmic factories for new universes. Nikodem Poplawski's version, known as the Einstein-Cartan theory, adds a fascinating quantum twist. He suggests that the extreme density inside a black hole doesn't crush matter into an infinitely small point. Instead, the quantum spin of particles creates a repulsive force that prevents a total collapse, causing what he calls a big bounce. So, from the outside, we see a black hole swallowing matter and growing. But from the inside, an entirely new universe is expanding, experiencing its own Big Bang. To an observer living within that new universe, it would look exactly like what we call our Big Bang. There'd be no need for an external cause, no before time, just space expanding, time flowing forward, and the illusion of a creation from nothing. In this model, the universe that created ours could itself be inside a black hole from an even larger universe, creating a vast cosmic hierarchy, a multiverse where each black hole gives birth to new realities. But is there any actual evidence for this mind-boggling idea? Well, maybe. It's hiding in plain sight. First, consider cosmic expansion. Our universe isn't just expanding, it's accelerating. This is precisely what you'd expect to happen inside a black hole, where space itself is being stretched faster and faster as it moves toward the singularity. Then there's the cosmic microwave background, the faint afterglow of the Big Bang. It shows tiny temperature fluctuations, ripples in spacetime. Some theories suggest these ripples could be the faint gravitational echoes of the parent universe, imprinted on our own. The universe is also surprisingly uniform and smooth on the largest scales, which is consistent with it being a gravitationally confined region, like the interior of a black hole. And finally, there's entropy, the measure of disorder. The entropy of a black hole is proportional to the surface area of its event horizon. Similarly, our universe's entropy might be encoded on its cosmic boundary, suggesting we live inside one giant holographic structure. Inside a black hole, something extraordinary happens. Space and time swap roles. For anything that crosses the event horizon, What we would call falling in becomes moving forward in time. Every possible path, every direction you could take, inevitably leads you toward the singularity. It's no longer a place in space, but a moment in the future. Now, flip that idea. Imagine that singularity isn't collapsing, but expanding. From our perspective inside it, that would feel like the entire universe is expanding in every direction. And that is exactly what we observe. Galaxies are racing away from us. Space itself is stretching, and time moves in only one direction forward. So perhaps the reason time has an arrow, always moving from past to future, is because we are all collectively moving deeper into the space-time interior of a black hole. If this is true, then our universe is not alone. Every single black hole in our cosmos could be giving birth to new universes, each potentially with its own slightly different laws of physics, tweaked by the conditions of its formation. In a way, universes could evolve, just like living organisms. The physicist Smolin termed this idea cosmological natural selection. In his view, universes that are better at producing black holes are better at reproducing. Our universe might exist with its specific physical constants, precisely because those constants are fine-tuned to create lots of black holes, and therefore, lots of offspring universes like ours. It's a wild thought, but it could explain why the fundamental forces of nature seem so perfectly balanced for life to exist. It might not be a cosmic coincidence, but a kind of cosmic inheritance. So, if our universe is inside a black hole, what lies beyond our horizon? The event horizon of that parent black hole would be the edge of our observable universe, the ultimate boundary that we can never see past or cross beyond. It lies another universe entirely. Perhaps the parent universe that gave birth to ours. And when black holes form in our universe, they might be starting the cycle all over again, giving rise to new universes inside them, each one expanding into its own separate reality. It paints a picture of an infinite cosmic family tree. It's incredibly humbling. What we call the universe might just be one bubble in a vast, endless cosmic ocean, and we might be living inside the child of a star that died long ago in another world. Of course, we still don't know if any of this is true. Our current physics can't see beyond an event horizon, not yet. Anyway, but one day, with better theories of quantum gravity, we might just find out if our cosmic home was born not from nothing, but from the death of another universe. Because in the end, maybe every ending is just a new beginning, waiting to unfold inside a black hole. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more explorations of our incredible cosmos.